Public Accounts Committee. And this woman called Madam Frances Irabina Essiam. This woman, with all due respect, I am not saying, say, or something like that, but political Jezebel, political harlot. With all due respect, she is not harlot. I'm just saying, she changes political party like the way she changes her panties. And the DFP, or FDP, or NDC, or you're opportunistic. She just looks at the wave. She is not somebody to be trusted. This woman used to be with DFP, then she moved to NDC, and then she was with the NDC people. They fed her like a chicken. Or who said no, MPP, your propaganda no, and or jumpy, I'm an MPP person, and then the MPP bar power, and your town no, you're not going to Ghana Gas Manufacturing Company. And the Wabetna Public Accounts Committee addresses a bonsam. And the Wabetna Public Accounts Committee addresses a bonsam. And then the arrogance and the thievery, mami we Ghana for, or the honey Ghana. The disgusting part of it is, your bar, now your background for America. And this lady, today, listening to her, listening to the committee, the questions they are asking her, and the way she's stealing Ghana. 2017 alone, this woman has stolen millions. Just 2017, Yamba 18, Yamba 19. This woman called Madam Frances Irabina Essiam, typical criminal. And I talked about it. Now me can bust them. Like, see what is happening at Bust. These institutions, NPA, National Petroleum Authority, Mustafa Hamid Tuwo, about 30 OMCs, oil marketing companies, they have taken our over 800 million. Mustafa Hamid, Jimmy, Eshanato, release it and let's see these OMCs. Auditor General does not want to publish those names. You know why? Because about 7 of those OMCs, oil marketing companies, belong to the Jubilee House. And we sit here and we are crying and we make some Lilliput, toy president, gather comedians, criminals to come and lead us. And when you speak, you get an old man who has lived through everything in Ghana, knowing that this guy is running this country down, coming to tell you, check your words. You're a fool to tell me to check my words. You want this country to go down the drain. This new generation is a different one. Wona webu ade abuneko heaven. Yeba besi KVIP ho. Na okotwa otoa, obeji bebe twa otoa heaven. Yeah, accountability no asasi we are, so we are demanding accountability here. And when you watch the Public Accounts Committee and you feel bad, and I have many boss to the enquire one. I will enter maybe about 7 year state institutions. You will see, and that is not a problem. And way and on abrochire or high jets or bojantra no whiskey. Interview good penny mass your canabu. This is what happened at the Public Accounts Committee today. Muntie and Kwasiasem. This Frances Essiam woman should be in jail for over 20 years. Because the committee made it clear to her that there are 3 options. You need to be in jail. And then she said, oh, we have changed our ways. You have taken our money. We need our money. It is not, Ghana does not belong to anybody. If it is my dad sitting there and I know this institution he's heading and he's dropped the money, I will tell him. So this Frances Essiam woman is a candidate for jail. Say 10 years because of jail. You know. What is this Ekufuado? What kind of what is it? Ekufuado, it is a what? At this point, he has to be grouped under it because Ekufuado is not acting like a human being. It is your president. That thing has to start thinking. Ekufuado cannot be grouped under human beings. It is a president. It is a president. It is just a president because he cannot act like a human being. And this woman has to be in jail. There are no excuses to this. There are no excuses. Listen to this thief. I'm going to say she is the head of Ghana Gas Manufacturing Company. 2017 PO. And then you have some questions. Every 4, why the Mbunkam so they don't be there. Ewa apeja abetra. Mr. Okabrofo into Nimyansa. Acrophobia near question brofo fun bi no nam. Oh, where do you come brofo or any papa? Where do you come brofo? These people are thieves. It is a president. I don't see that thing as a human being. So it is your president. That I'll group him under it. What is a verb? What is an adjective? It is a precedent. This thing does not think. Now see what happened.
Be repeated.
I'm looking at your statement on profit and loss for the year ended December 2017, table number 33A. Table number 33A. And if you look at the surpluses and deficit, your losses in 2016 of 142,143 cedis moved to 2.5 million in 2017. And I'm asking you, what happened?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This was strictly due to staff costs and other operational costs due to the revamping exercise that the company had to undertake because of the circumstance it was in at that period. It had been in a period of stagnation for quite a long time with practically nothing going on. So obviously, during the revamp, certain costs was incurred, and we had extremely low salaries. For instance, you had staff salaries as low as 400 Ghana cedis, graduates taking as low as 600 Ghana cedis. And because it's an industry, I mean, it will be difficult to retain critical staff if revamping was to be effective or gain any traction.
Arbitrary salary increments without approval. Yeah. So the auditors are saying that contrary to the provisions of Article 16.1 of the Condition of Service for the Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company, the payroll audit of the company revealed that the chief executive officer of the company, soon after assumption of office, arbitrarily increased the salaries and wages of the workers by 30% to 50%. She again increased the number of staff from 36 to 59. The auditors further noted that the salaries were increased without approval from the governing board or reference to any approved salary structure. The auditors attributed these lapses to non-compliance with the provisions contained in the company's condition of service. The lapse has resulted in an astronomical increase in the wage of the company from 44,531 Ghana cedis 81 pesos in June 2017 to 112,404 Ghana cedis 78 pesos as of December 2017. The increases in salaries and staff had, however, not impacted on production and sales. This is because there has been a long-standing shortage of the supply of 12.5 kg and 14.5 kg cylinders, which are the major line of production and sales of the company. The situation, if not checked, could consequently affect the profitability of the company. We recommend that management should develop a scheme of service and ensure appropriate approval of a salary structure before implementation. We further urge management to seek approval from the governing board for all subsequent salary increments and appointment. Meanwhile, management should seek retrospective approval from the board to rectify the anomaly. Management accepted our recommendation. Madam, it looks like the absence of the board has given you the power, the sole power to do anything. Don't you think so?
No, Mr. Chairman.
But everything was being done because the board wasn't there, alone by you. You've done everything because the board wasn't there. You
see, this woman, when she took office, right? I need to explain some things before we move forward. There was a board, and she did everything possible to dissolve that board because she did everything possible to dissolve that board. Because there were some people in the board, on the board, that he did not like. She did not like, sorry. She said that some chop came. Those people were pointing it out to her. So she dissolved that board. Now, when she dissolved that board, it took some time for the second board to be put together. That is when she started capitalizing. Nobody knows. A company that is not profiting, a company that's not making any revenue, she started increasing salaries. Now, all the foot soldiers are millions. So the thing they are talking about there, it is not 100 Ghana, 10,000 Ghana, 20,000 Ghana. We are talking money's running into millions. Then she brings people in. Automatically, she takes the power and then increase people's salary. You are a mere civil servant, appointee of the president. Go there and oversee. You go there. You cannot wait for just 6 months for a new board to be put together. You go in there as just the MD and you start to increase salary. Now, do you know where the money is coming from? She took things into her own hands and she does it because Jubilee House and then buy Omuobia. Nigerian say, or shall we give you the arrogance? Now listen to this.
If you look at your financial statements, we have 2016. We have 2016. We have 2017. And in your current assets, I believe there are stocks. So how did you get the figures? This is for the accountant.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. So please, we had stock values in the system, in the accounting system we were using. Just that there was supposed to be a physical count of those stock to confirm the balances in the system. But that unfortunately wasn't done in those periods. But the balances were there for the operation of the account from the accounting system. No, please.
So you were not there?
No, please.
2017, you were not there?
No, please.
So, you see, obviously, this account that you present here is false.
Mr. Chairman.
It's false. It's not correct.
Mr. Chairman, if I may come in here, with your permission, the tally, we've gone over the tally from the Auditor General's Department. So all these stocks in the system were able to be reconciled. And if we look at the management...
You have tallies from the Auditor General's Department?
Yes.
What is that? What is that?
It was in your absence. That,
what is tally from Auditor General's Department?
It is a system... Philip, explain. It's a system in the... Explain. Explain what the tally system is.
It's a software.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. So, Honorable Chair, I must say that we use the tally accounting system, which we use in taking care of our stock. So the stock values, even though were not counted, as I already said, were in the tally accounting system, and they were confirmed in subsequent counts in 2018, which we even did together with them.
If you have a situation where auditors have observed that you don't keep store records, you don't record what comes in, you don't record what goes out, your tally cards are not updated. If you have such a situation, and you also don't take physical stock, how can you rely on the accounts that you produce? Because you see, maybe if you are taking physical stock, in spite of all these failures, then you could say that, well, we took physical stock and we value it and we use that for our end of year accounts. You don't do any of those things. So I'm putting it to you that these accounts, auditor, can we rely on these accounts?